Whitehouse chef says future food to be made from chemicals, not real food and ingredients. Yeah, Monsanto, all the big GMO companies, the companies being started by, our loving little friend Bill Gates, they say they're going to take toxic waste and chemicals. That's what aspartame is fecal material of a GMO bacteria, E. coli, that eats toxic waste. And now you're going to be fed, we actually have the quotes here, chemical compounds. You make a dish. And it goes on to break down how you will be fed chemicals that are, of course, friendly to animals. Bacteria stews, you name it. It's all part of the great future they've got all planned for us with all the systems they're putting in with our money. I don't know about you, but I've decided to be trendy. I think it's great. White House says future food to be made from chemicals. Of course, McDonald's and all that already is. They're just getting us used to it. I mean, what's wrong with dying of kidney failure and cancer? I mean, hell. Every 2 years, a consortium of Europe's most active minds converge on Euroscience Open Forum to discuss the latest advancements in scientific research and innovation. But this year's meeting, which was held in Dublin, Ireland, featured a disturbing workshop held by White House executive pastry chef Bill Yossi, who explained and demonstrated to audience members how food of the future will not actually contain real food, but rather various combinations of lab-created chemicals that mimic food. Well, of course. I mean, come on. Mommy, is it true once we got food that grew? No, that's what Al-Qaeda says. As reported on 6-1 News, a feature of RTE News in Ireland, the White House says other food experts showed a live audience how to create various foams, gels, solids, and other food-like texture substances out of chemicals that, when combined, resemble things like lemon and chocolate pudding. Well, was there really once something called chocolate? No, honey, you'll go to re-education. Now take your pills. Mommy, could people really once walk and not be in these tanks? Was there really once billions? No, honey, there wasn't. These food scientists, Mommy, did mommies used to give you milk out of their breast? Oh, that's a real, no, never happened. These food scientists then shared samples of laboratory creations with audience members who were told the imitation food products are the wave of the future. Oh, yeah, if you tell a trendy that shooting themselves in the head is trendy, they do it. If you tell them jumping off a cliff is trendy, if you tell them putting their kid in a microwave, if you told a trendy, it's the trendy thing to do, put your 2-year-old, cram them in a microwave, an industrial microwave, and they would do it. While their eyeballs popped out, they would just be, oh, trendy, oh, trendy. So I'm serious. I mean, it's total insanity. Crazy people have taken over. All right, let's continue here. ATF head clarifies remarks from video. He's in the video going, if you go outside the chain of command, we're going to grind on down and you will be disciplined. And they're trying to fire people that expose their shipping guns to Mexico to blame the Second Amendment. But he comes out and says, oh, no. You're allowed to, if it's an authorized whistleblow, to Congress, who then sends a hit team to your house. Or puts a gag order to you like Sybil Edmonds while they're narcotics trafficking and all their other murder operations. These guys all compete with each other on who's the most hardcore criminal. Whoa, the ghosts surveil us. Keep us safe from Al-Qaeda. I'm being a little sarcastic tonight because I can't handle it anymore. Let's go to Darren McBreen's report on this from last week that was sacrilegious against our loving ATF. Oh, that are good people. Here it is.
Now, earlier this month, acting ATF Director Todd Jones, he sent a memo to ATF employees warning potential whistleblowers that they will face consequences if they don't respect the chain of command and ask permission to release information damaging to the agency. If you don't find the way to raise your concerns to your leadership, there will be consequences, Todd Jones says in the video, because we cannot tolerate an undisciplined organization. One of the undisciplined ATF employees managed to make a copy of the video. It's now being circulated, thankfully, on the internet. And, I thought it looked like something straight out of 1984. Todd Jones looking very Big Brother-like in this clip. And, well, especially when you present it like this.
Choices and consequences. And when I'm talking about choices and consequences, I'm talking about the disciplinary process. What my expectation is, as the acting director, when it comes to the disciplinary process. Choices and consequences simply means that as an employee of ATF, Should you decide not to abide by the standards of conduct or the rules of the road, should you decide that you're not going to play by the rules, there will be consequences. Choices and consequences mean simply that if you make poor choices, that if you don't abide by the rules, that if you don't respect the chain of command, if you don't find the appropriate way to raise your concerns to your leadership, there will be consequences, because we cannot tolerate an undisciplined organization. And the next time that we talk, we'll start to grind down on some of the specifics about how we're going to actually follow through on this accelerated change that we've been implementing here at ATF over the last 9 months. Thank you for your attention. Keep your comments coming in, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
So there you have it. Whistleblowers will face consequences. And you know, Senator Charles Grassley from Iowa and Representative Darrell Issa from California, they actually sent a letter this week to Todd Jones declaring the message, and I'm going to quote here, "It could be interpreted as a threat." Yeah, you think? ATF spokeswoman Ginger Colburn said the video was directed at employees who violate the rules, and it was not directed at those with protected disclosure. Yeah. Hey, do me a favor, play the video again, this time without sound. I'm going to try to translate what I think Todd Jones is really trying to say here. Hello. We will not tolerate anyone telling the truth to the public. Truth tellers will not be tolerated. If you disclose our illegal activities, we are going to F you up. You and your family will suffer. Now go back to sleep. Everything is fine. Big brother loves you. And by the way, I'm naked from the waist down. Oh, okay, you can stop there. All right, stop. You know, it's no secret that ATF whistleblowers were instrumental in exposing the illegal Operation Fast and Furious. So I think Todd Jones is really saying, shh. That's what it looks like to me, so.